everybody. Good night, people. Good night, good night, good night. Like up the live as you come, please. Let me do some sharing here. M. Simpson, good night. M. Simpson, I be a trouble again. Are you always a trouble creator now? Oh God, like up the live for me, please. Like up the live, people, as you come. Like up the live as you come. Share the live if you can. Help the algorithm to work, please. When you like up the live, more people will come aboard. Yeah. You know, so somebody on YouTube name so Trouble There. Man, are you know? I change your name. Me always see that person there. I won't see that person there. I think I overthink that name there. Over legendary. Trouble There. I know me see that name there. So how was your day, people? How was your day? Anybody celebrate birthday today or anniversary? Bless upon yourself. Mom, tell them to wipe them finger on the like button before entering the live. Yeah, just go some man, get a swipe. Yeah, and the like button, please. The love button. Just love it up now. Love up the live, man. Just love up the live, people, man. Love up the live, man. I wanna go on, so. Me like I wanna go on. Wanna make me feel beg, you know. I beg, you know, I beg, you know, I beg, you know. Why? Why wanna make me feel beg, you know, so? I wanna like up the live, man. Like up the live, please. Troll reach by already. Troll is here already. So people, tonight a open topic, you know. No, I know open topic, I lie. For me. A fun Wednesday. Fun Wednesday, yeah. I'm going to write it. Fun Wednesday. Fun Wednesday. So I want to see the topic. So people, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are, people. Bless upon yourself. Hope you all have had a great day. A pleasant day. A lovely day, you know. Everything work well at workplace today. Baby soon come, man. Monday depends. Take what suits you. Hey, hey. Just like when they're at church, you take what suit me, take what suit me. Same some Monday, but them not say it's not godly. I have more than one topic me having about many thing there. When if the other one depends on how it go. If the other one can drop in, and then me will edit it later. So people in the back, people will just come peep, you know. Wanna just go and feel out the thing. My lovely supporters. Lord, me sound like Curly. Curly say my lovely supporters. Cause remember you can't use word now again nowadays on social media. People say I follow them. Lord have mercy, and them never met the word them. Never hear not like that yet. You can't even use word again. You can't use one slang again. Nothing. People say I follow them. So my lovely supporters, my subscribers, my people in the back, you know, we just have to say pleasant good evening to you all. Okay? Pleasant good evening to you all. Bless upon yourself. How you doing? Everything alright? Last night I had a great time, people. Yes, I enjoyed myself last night. We never stayed that long. I left exactly 13 past 1. Yeah. Me just get text again for go on road. I'm not going away. I'm not going away. You see it? Hosea say, go on, man. You can't go on, man. Don't live like you can't do the live 10:30 and go on, but I'm not going away. I am not going anywhere, people. I didn't plan on going anywhere. I don't want to go anywhere. I want to stay home. From morning, what I gone, you know? Not from morning, from when time I bathe and go, I bathe about 11 o'clock. Go up on the road and come back out and then 1 o'clock. Water, I don't see no water from them. No water. And all now we don't know who win the election. I never see this yet. This is totally what's the word I could use now? Bizarre. Yeah. Never seen anything like it. What? We have to wait and see. We have to wait and see, my love. I'll daily Harris do one thing there. Do one little comedy thing with it. We should have one orange shirt, one green shirt. A little comedy thing, it was fun. Lord have mercy. We never seen nothing like that in a general election. But I hope them come to a conclusion early. So we can see where I go on. That past slackness though. I don't know how I go on. I don't know what is happening at all. Where them call EOJ, the EOJ responsible for that, so them a slack up. A EOJ a slack up. Them responsible for that, you know. But Jamaica, we're in a third world country, my love. Jamaica. We're in a third world country, my love. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I don't know. Where we are gonna do about it? But me dying for it happen though. Me dying for them just, just make we know what's up. Wanna know what's up, wanna know what's up, wanna know what's up. I wanna know what's up. Yeah. I wanna know what's up. Power cut. No water, power cut. But we're building a better Jamaica. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. That's all I can say. Lord have mercy. The criminal stir and his house are fraudulent. Hey, well, me not do no politics over here, I just say I want it for done, cause Jamaica, you think I foreign alone, them blacklist you? Them blacklist you, I'm too backside, I can't even get one visa. Good night, back on belly. Wagwan. How was the day, darling? You're at work, back on belly, or today's your day off? Today's your day off? Are you at work? My phone are dead. It's still a reach. My last still my reach. What? It's a last still my reach work. What you say? I was busy. Who this? Fred G. Wow, Bamba, me look so gorgeous. I'm gonna dress up. I'm not gonna make up. I'm gonna pretty up. But thank you anyway. Yes, people. Me turn up the fan a little bit, cause I know I want one, but one piece of eat go under my body from morning, people. One piece of eat, what them call that something there? I don't know the name of it. I know I want my love. I want to have them signs me. One piece of it in that girl body, yeah? Merciful Father. If I at one, me all night car and AC in there, me turn on, sometimes I have the little fan in there, and I turn on the AC, and then the fan just circulated. Jesus, me feel good. Me ready to live in Canada, people. Yeah, me ready to live in New York. Yeah. I swear. Me ready. Yes, people, so the topic is, do you believe in horoscope? Me always say horoscope. And if yes, do you base your plans on it? Because them not say that something then is not what you call it, biblical. Them say it not biblical, people. So I don't know, wanna think. When I see you, I remember that song by Bee Gees. Which song that? You know what, call me and sing it for me. No, not call me. Send me a voice note and sing it. Oh, me never pin my number now. For those who, cause you remember calling show we do, you know, people. Calling show we do. You understand? People, you know, calling and, you know, depends on what we are talking about. You understand? Yeah, because we don't do the boring thing there over here, you know. Calling thing we do. Understand? But them always say it not biblical. One lady tell me so. Yeah, them say it is not of God. J-A-M-A-I-C. Them say it is not of God. What wanna think? I'm not run for right my number wrong, you know. Alright. So I'm right over the thing then. The pin message. Uh-huh. A woman, a woman problem. What woman problem? Oh, that's the attack. Ha ha! Lord have mercy. And I want that the man them problem I what? When them a go up in a age, they want a young girl though. They say they go through andropause. What are the symptoms of andropause? Pause. Me and thought that all the while, andropause. But what are their symptoms? But when answer me, men. Well, probably not appear young man depend here, I don't know. But the man depend here over 50. Could I tell me what is andropause? What are the symptoms of andropause? Like how women go through menopause, you get that flash. You understand? That flash lasts for 10 seconds. And all kind of things happen to you. Your head will hurt you. All part of you will hurt you. You're going to do all kind of x-ray, do all kind of sitting, go to doctor, and doctor take away all your money and not tell you say, Lord, woman, how old you get old now. Your body are going to changes, a menopause. Cause all of this. Pre-menopause and them something that they not tell you them sitting down when they reach 40 and 40 something, you know. You know, because a lot of women don't know them body. So they just take away all their money like a taxi man. What the Bible tell you about back and belly? What the Bible tell you about horoscope? Because it's a pastor, you know, it's a minister tell me that say horoscope is not of God. So me don't know. Wanna think. Once I the devil talk. I want to take out something right, yeah, so.
No, I'm not ready for come on yet, but we asked about andropause.
Yeah, more somebody tell me.
It's actually a decrease for most men in their sexual satisfaction or decline in their feeling. You understand, in their testosterone levels in older men. So it affects your testosterone. So some men have elevated testosterone and some men testosterone level is low. But menopause is a similarity for what female go through menopause, but men go through menopause.
Yeah, me know.
Which you.
But them not call it. But them not say andropause name. I say it name. Or not say it name. But people call it so.
As I said, it's just associated with decreasing for some men in their sexual satisfaction. So them get turned off with certain things or the function different. it has nothing to do with ED, which is erectile dysfunction, but some men get turned off. You understand?
Oh,
And it's just
some
like
one young girl.
right, your
Yeah.
mood swings, you know, activity, different activity. You know, me just don't leave him make a deal thing because for me it's too early, but you
Yeah,
ask
man.
it. And,
Yeah. Me just want a little clarification upon it.
right. Big up yourself back on Belly Monday, God bless David. Me there, I know, but you know, so we might have light. We get a notification because we have heavy winds here. The weather here dropped big time, so we have a lot of weather. So today we had a power outage, and then so we might have power outage again. So me I try to charge up, make sure my phone charge that me can enjoy my Bambinian life.
Yes, Bambinian. But forgot to write the Bambinian, you know. Sure.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah,
Then.
I'm here though. I'm here. Me I charge up my phone because we don't know what time the light all going. So and we
All
have,
right, then.
we have Jamaica lamp, you know, we have Jamaica
Home sweet
lamp,
home.
you know.
Home sweet home. Nicole, bless up yourself. Debbie, bless up yourself.
Me don't just can give me a home sweet home lamp, man. I really think you
All right, that's said nothing.
But anyway, I'm here. Me I charge up my phone. Bless up everyone. Me there
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, people. Yeah. So Monday we say is looking into the future. But all right then. So they say I'm looking into the future. So that means say nothing wrong if somebody go read a man then go looking at them future. Because not just no, that come like a nice name for read a man then. No so? I want some water, I'm thirsty. I want nice name for read a man. Because no look them are looking at the future too. Because remember Wobia man different from reader man, you know. So now look them are looking at the future too. The same thing then. If you look on it that way then the same thing. Just sitting at this. The same thing now. If you look on it that way then, if you want to look into your future. Because in Jamaica right now, you know, remember say, reader man legal. Well, I don't know if them they never legal, but them do advertisement, as advertisement, however you pronounce it. So them do that. So they not hide. Come G Lee. Good night. Yes, all is well. Until we see one problem. Yes, that is also wrong too. Oh, so you say horoscope wrong. That's what you're saying Monday? Monday, you don't say, oh, we want calling, but I'm not calling time yet. Me telling you when I calling time. You oh, we want calling in a Monday. You want Ruth. Me not say Ruth. A Ruth your name? Some terms in horoscope I can relate, but some things I can't, except like telling me what my day going to be. Yes, sounds like reader man. Yeah, reader man. I basically reader man after no nothing else. That Bible tells you if you are sick, you seek physician, not to hurt people. Yes, then that's what I tell you say. Reader man different, but remember say our society still. I remember go to back and belly first. Where she say, with them telling about a day. One time I used to follow it up back and belly. Me not lie, me used to follow it up. In my young days, you know, like in my 20 wally, 30 little bit. In them part there days. Me used to follow up horoscope, but I realize say a foolishness because not even month. Me know somebody will born the same month like me. Date. Me don't know if we born the same year. But me know we born the same month and date. And trust me, me know 1, 2, 3 somebody. And we're totally different. When we say different, we are totally different. Yeah. I think so that's why one at a time I never bother with horoscope because it never had a treat me right. Yeah. Because you can't tell me some day I go be like this and then me not see my day like this, me I go disappointed. But then Monday say now the Bible tells you if you are sick, you are to seek physician. And physician that still so like you forgot doctor and also. And some people have it say you can go get one little read up and find out what do you. So which one I it right? Me that like one that scripture for back it up. You know, so they thirsty enough to drink ice water. Because my mouth dry like a chip and me can't drink no more water. Ice water is a no-no. Room temperature you must drink. I believe people born on the same month as similarities. Boy, to me, anybody can similar. Because me can have one little ways where you have. I'm me born September. I'm born the 21st of September. And you gonna born January. Mm-hmm. I think I read an article once that is not the month. Is the day. Yeah, the day that you're born. Yeah, the day. Yeah, the day. Whether Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, is a day. I think I read an article about that one time. But then the person who wrote the article, that's how they see it, you know? So, I not even know. I believe people want. I'm a bit under the weather, but I'm hanging in there. But now from Saturday, me hear you say you feel one little way, Debbie. When you come to Jamaica, you know, Debbie, if you carry up the good old bush, them, you know. Because them bush them on Amazon no make no sense. They need some good old bush. You know, when you know say you soon come, you order your bush them, get them dry. You know? And carry them up. Wrap them up in a file paper. My friend them come to Jamaica. My friend, I say my friend them. My friend come to Jamaica. Mount a bush me give her. Yeah. I'm interested, but it can play with your mindset. Oh, the horoscope, you say it interested, but it can play that's what it did to me because me did love it. When you say no believe in it, me did love it, Nicole. Me did love it. But as me tell you, in my late 20s, early 30s, me did love horoscope and follow up horoscope. You know, used to buy the star for listen horoscope, for read the horoscope, just in case me no get for listening it, because I think it come what 6 o'clock or something like so. Yeah, me used to look out for horoscope. Yeah. But then me realize say a garbage. Physician means doctor, not reader man. Exactly. Then that me no, but back and belly I say physician means doctor. But a lot of persons say the Bible says seek physician and a doctor them I talk about. Come on, me live me exist in the world long enough. So that's why some people now say doctor, some people say reader man. But remember, common sense tell us a reader man different from warrior man. Reader man not just like same horoscope man, like same man who read your palm. You understand? Like them same man there, a foreign Indian man where look for your picture and tell you your future. Same thing. Same thing. Not just read a palm, because the Indian man them a find read a palm and then tell you sitting and either you run with it or you kiss your teeth. No diabetic no make me thirsty. My sugar good and my thing there. Me just thirsty. That's all. Normal thirsty me have. Normal thirsty. Me eat my dinner. I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna for the life of me. Me will eat, and all 1 hour. I'm gonna drink nothing. I may eat my dinner more than an hour. Me not drink nothing. I'm just thirsty. People can born on the same month and have nothing in common. What makes the difference is the moon and the rising sign. Granted, it also depends on the house you fall under and the planet that rules. So that's all like horoscope now. Kamaji. That sound like horoscope to me now. Because, you know, horoscope always a talk about the rising of the sun and this and that and that and you know them little something there. But it's part of the month, like Pisces begin from February to March. I know still, but me not Lego horoscope. I don't want horoscope somebody again. When I was younger, I would never have leave my house until I hear the horoscope 6:30. Exactly, Debbie. Me never used to want to come out of the house 6:30. All if me not gone away. Cause me remember one time I used to take my kids them to school. Me I make sure put the radio up and when me I go hear the horoscope. If me I go come out, if me in between for coming out, me have to wait. Cause me have to hear the horoscope. Yeah, I have to hear the horoscope. I may have to go buy the paper and look in there, but I have to hear the horoscope. But them something that come out of style though. Or you still have people who bothered with it. Me don't know. Me just not interested in it anymore. Yeah, believe his doctor. Well, um, as simple as we see it, you have people where have all kind of things and they say doctor can help them a physician help them which I know one doctor them a talk about. Me no know. When you say reading your palm is evil. Why you say that? What is me not like you define it. Define that. Elaborate on it a little more for me. Because I don't understand when you say it's evil. I'm just having the cold symptoms, a little congestion, but get a little relief using the Vicks. Okay. It's undeniable, but everyone was born under a specific star. But people tend to manipulate it. Granted, horoscope is not the same as reading a zodiac birth. They are not the same. Okay. Also, a zodiac birth and the horoscope is totally different thing. Kamaji is saying. Totally different thing. Remember one time online, you know them friends sitting with them people there. They coming at my email and tell me some my lucky number. You know me just a fool round. And tell me some my lucky number 1, 2, 3, 17. 1, 2, 3, 17. Me never forget. 1, 2, 3, 17. Yeah. And then I send me email, say me for pay this, that, for read me, for tell me this, that. Me alright. Cause I guess him just count from 1, 2, 3 and then drop in 17. But the way you never know if you write, you just write 1, 2, 3 and then drop in 17. I believe in the 3 spiritual bodies: physical, mental, celestial. I don't know what the celestial mean, Derval. All right. All right then. So back and belly said define what is horoscope. So I'm seeing horoscope, a diagram of relative positions of planets and signs of zodiac at a specific time for use by astrologers in referring individual character and personality traits in foretelling events of a person's life. The scientific definition. Astrology is generally defined as the belief that astronomical phenomena like the stars overhead when you were born, or the fact that Mercury is in, talking about Mercury now, retrograde, have the power to influence daily events in your lives and our personality traits. So that goes way back. So you hear it back and belly. Palm readers, I believe, is not godly. But you know, tell me why palm readers is not godly back and belly. Because I just hold somebody, hold your palm and say them I read it, you know. What is ungodly in it? I don't know. I want to know. We say horoscope is a mind thing. Okay, celestial is heavenly. I used to literally live by the horoscope. I was crazy. Don't ask me how I got into believing in such foolishness as such a young age. Me did love it, me not lie. I made it say horoscope. Me have to know. Me have to know everything. Me have to know by the day. And it's like, me don't know if it's a mind thing. Me don't know if it's a mind thing. Me don't know what, but me kind of a little addicted, so me did kind of just let go of it. So Kama G is saying horoscope by definition is a forecast of a person's future. Okay, we didn't read it. Based on relative. Yeah, it have to do with them star things and zodiac and all of them something there. There's a catch. What you said, there's a catch. How the catch go? Kamaji. Guys, please don't forget to like up the live. Please don't forget to like up the live. 91 of us. Oh my God, and I only have 13 likes. I cannot believe. I cannot believe you guys. Likes, me say, you know? Likes. Me never say money, me say likes. So the cash up there. If you don't want to bless up the support the channel, no problem. Greatly appreciated, but I likes me a beg. Understand? Yeah. Palm reader telling you what they foresee. Who are they to predict your future or presence? Let me tell you something. You say, who are they to predict your future or your present? But people, there are so many things out there. So many things out there. It's a diplomatic way for a reader, man. But me did say that earlier on in the live. Yeah. Me said that earlier on in the live. It's just like a reader, man. You understand? Just like a reader, man. No different. It's no different from a reader, man. It's the same thing, just a diplomatic way, right? You say it right, yeah. Just a diplomatic way. But there are so many things in this world, people, that we don't know about. So many things. Because Mikey that tell me last night, say, remember when him say him see it. Must be on the internet, kind of everything. Where some fishermen, not fishermen, more than fishermen, where you call them, man, they, where in the bottom of the sea, where do them study and them something, they wait, you know, my eyelid that itch me, where you call them, man, they, not fishermen, no really, not fishermen, but anyway, them discover, one fish will look like human. I don't know, tell me nothing about no saltfish. And the saltfish me attack, cause not no go so. Them discover when they say, somebody I said to Mike, say, so how it feel have you, how it feel look like human, and fish face, fish said so. And one side of the face there, so, and one side there, so. They said the fish look like human. Yeah. With eyelash and eye, just like how one human face that look. Because me I said to myself, say, you don't think scientists, you don't think them, because the sea is such a big, we're surrounded by sea. You don't think everything that live in the sea is discovered? Because remember, you know, them say fish can drown same place down there, you know. And every fish can survive every part of the sea, you know. Just like how we have the world here. And me can go shot the Eskimo them there. Some place in Alaska and wear this, right? You understand? Me go freeze to death. You understand? You know, the world have so many different places. So, me I say, you know, I see them we like the sea, because them I say them discover something where them never see ever before, and it have one and it have human face. So me no know. I make him love watch them documentary something there, you know. They say believe kill and believe cure. Oh, you talk about the zodiac sign. Orlando. Good night. Bless up yourself. How was your day? You good? Yeah. Because, you know, I always sit down and say to myself, say, there are nine. A nine planet, them say are more than nine. Tell me, Derval. Come on, G. No found some of my scholar upon here. Wanna tell me? Some of my people them love going at history. And nine them say, I'm okay. Them say, yeah, I mean, if a nine them say are more, but I think a nine them tell you about a work. You mean a work, a school. Remember to like up the live for me here, Orlando. Remember to like up the live. There are 8 at the moment. But I not yet them teach you at school. Come on, G. I not yet them teach you at school, you know. So me always say to myself, say, me not think they are just, okay, Pluto lost its shine, okay. But then them did say I'm more than that. No, I don't. No, I don't, Orlando. But you know, curiosity, like Miss Thomas cat. Because sometimes I watch some little things with my husband, you know, him kind of, you know, more into history, and, you know, me learn a lot of little things from him, you know. But me always say to myself, say, if it's just on earth, you know, people live. Me think say there are different things out there. Wanna think different things out there, you know, we're well all intelligent more than we on earth. Smarter. Me don't know, but me don't think say just earth alone. You have living things. Me don't think of earth alone. I always say it. When time I did younger, I did leave school. I was still going to school. I don't remember. And I read an article in the Gleaner. Come here, always read, you know. I don't know, you know, say all the while I'm looking to my life and I say, oh, I end up the hairdressing. I'm only my love, you know. I'm never supposed to be a hairdresser, you know. But it's supposed to be something way more than that. I always wanted to be a chartered accountant. And sometimes it bother me when I get to do what I want to do. See, I feel like me, you know, like me not achieve. Yeah. It bother me sometimes. I not like me feel like me not achieve. Watch out. Anyway, when me I say now, I want me to say again, me read our article. And they me that say some ship like them they discover some ship with some thing pan it look like people pan it like human and them and them say them that describe how them look them flat look flat like one ironing board. I don't know. But the things the other rest of things is there, but they just don't want to scare people. So them put it in a even movie. Them put it in a movie. In history, there is 9 planets and 147 moons that surround the solar system. Thus, the sun orbits the Milky Way, which is but one universe in the cosmic web, which technically leads to infinity or alpha. Lord have mercy. Me can call every word where you write. Come on, G. But me all wonder if me understand the bottom part because me have to know what is the alpha and the cosmic and them sitting there. Them me hear them all the while, but you know you know follow up them something that just seem foreign to me. Me feel dunce reading that a while ago. Like me don't comprehend. I mean like can comprehend what I read so I can, you know, elaborate, you know, talk on it. But me don't know if you say Kamaji. I don't have a clue. You want to call and explain it to it briefly? But I totally believe in the existence of our life forms out there. It is impossible for us humans to believe we are only ones in the universe. Logic proves it. Yeah, me not think so neither. Me not think are we alone. Me not think are we alone. Me not think are we alone. Me never think so. From a young girl I grew up, me never think that. I was so curious growing up. Me never think that. But I guess probably we didn't have the I didn't have the resources to study it, you know. Good night, Kamaji. Good night.
Good night. Can you hear me?
Yes, just speak up. That's all with your husky sexy voice. Just speak up.
Okay. So, we already know about planets and stuff like that before, right? So we know about those things. Cool. The main thing is what most people might not get. You can still hear me, right? Am I still hearable?
Yeah, man, you're still here, but you said
Okay.
yeah, we're hearing you, man.
Okay. So the main thing that I'm actually getting at is like when you actually study about the planets, every planet has a specific amount of moons, right? 147 moons is still not the perfect amount of moons within the solar system because Jupiter itself has so many moons. Remember, Earth only has one moon. which basically orbits the Earth, and the Sun orbits the Milky Way, which is basically the center of everything, right? When you put that into perspective, right? Remember that light speed is 186,000 miles per hour. That is light speed, okay? So technically that would take 7.7 seconds from one side of the world to the other. Just like a full circle of the world in just 7 seconds. Because what we see is not what light is, we see after image. That's the reason why there's a firmament. Okay? So to get back to the point, right? Planets, stars, all of this have a meaning. When planets explode, they turn to a supernova, right? Which can cause either stardust to appear or other things that happens in the outpost of the sphericalness of the structural spatial glare, right? Which is why we get the term ethereal fire or ethereal in the first place. Remember that in definition, ethereal means delicate or light. All right. And by definition, when you see something that is ethereal, it is either light, delicate, either fire or water, or anything like that. Daryl, I see your comment. I'm seeing your comment.
Who's coming? Oh, they're going.
Yeah, Princess Earl is one of our Bam Bam male. So, that actually begs the question now. Is everything believable? Not exactly, right? Now, a lot of people will say, oh, let's use science to prove the existence of other things. But science can only calculate so much. If you want to calculate the omega and the alpha, then you're going to have to use physics that is very different from the physics that you know. And to calculate alpha, you have to use negative numbers to calculate. Which, how can you use a negative number to calculate? One, the Earth is negative and positive at the same time, which is why gravity exists. Right? If it was 1% more, then everything would be destroyed. If it was 1% less, then everything will fall apart. That's how perfect creation was, if you actually think about it.
Wow.
If anything was a bit more, then everything would have fallen apart. So when people say that there is not a creator, it begs the question, why does everything has a meaning if it wasn't created? Exactly. What created it? Where did it came from?
Exactly.
Right. Now, when you say that, people will tend to ask questions, then who created God? Stuff like that. Now, if you just give them the runaround and say, oh, God is timeless and stuff, they might believe you. But the rightful answer to that is primordial. Primordial means before time. When you are timeless, you do not need to be created or have a creator.
Let me write it down.
Right there and
No, I say more. Write down the meaning of the word. Where you say, spell it there.
Yeah. Primordial, PRIMORDIAL.
All right then. And you say it mean?
It means timeless. Primordial means before time. In definition.
All right.
Yes. Now, that begs the question of equilibrium, right? And the lateral lines that we know of as the equation or the equator. Now, these type of stuff fall in line with the planets and the stars as well. That's the reason why people use the term horoscope instead of zodiac birth. Why? It would make more sense if they use horoscope to fit their definition.
but it wouldn't be the best way to explain. Because as you know, that horoscope is one-sided. It doesn't give you the truth. It gives you the truth for someone else and then apply it to everyone else. That's what horoscope does.
Okay.
Now,
It give you the truth about someone else, but
yes,
apply to
everyone else.
everyone else.
That's the reason why they came up with palm reading, which, granted, palm reading is a thing. It is not exactly evil. If it's used in a way that it will be evil, then yes, it has the potential of being evil.
Okay.
The lines on your hands.
Yeah, because back and belly says it's evil. So me do want a clarification from it. Me never get a palm reading it. And them not foreign them to them sitting the palm reading going to Jamaica. I don't know. I never said that, yeah.
But it's not evil, though. I will say it's not evil. It has the potential to become evil. Depends on who uses it.
Just like how you have them say you have reader man then, right? And him going at the future just the same and tell you something. But it depends on him if he want use that give to be evil.
Yes.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on the individual.
Yes, it comes down to the individual.
It comes down to the individual, right? Yeah.
Yeah, just like magic. A lot of people don't believe in magic, or AKA witchcraft, or in other terms, warlock. What's the word? Not alchemy. Alchemy is different because there's two forms of alchemy. Alchemy, we're mixing stones together, or ores, or melting things down to get a certain type of fiber. And a different type of alchemy, we're mixing herbs and potions together to get a certain type of serum. So that's a different type of alchemy. We do alchemy every single day. That's the thing. Because cooking is alchemy. I know a lot of people won't look at it that way. Like, well, really? Yes. Salt is also, what's the word? Salt is a byproduct of witchcraft as well. It's not meant to be used in witchcraft, but it is there. It's either can be used as a protection or a fight.
Yeah, because you know, when time I used to live back home, me used to say I remember one time when time we little, and you used to say woman I walk up and down and them call them Wana woman. I remember one time some people with them head wrap and so them a Wana woman, and I see them have must say 10-cent coin, them have grapefruit, them have coconut, them have cream soda. Them time the danger used to have back of cream soda, and them something that them use people, and you understand. So it seemed like so again, anything most things gonna say it's evil, but it depends on the individual where them if how them want, you know, how them do them thing, you know, to do evil, because whatever is good can be evil, you know.
Yes.
You bring a nice child.
There is like differences in all of them. Right, because there are things that are inherently good and things that are inherently evil.
Yeah.
Right. So it happens that way. Certain things can be, for instance, love. Love, you look at that as a very beautiful thing. Love is a very wonderful thing. But love can also break you.
Exactly. Yeah, you're them the saying love turn to hate, because the same person will love you, you know. With the same person will love you, can hate you, and do everything to break, everything to hurt you, all because of how them love you, and them not get back your love. Yeah.
Pretty much.
For sure. Yeah.
But at the same time, they walk hand in hand.
Yeah.
With love bring hate, and with hate bring love.
Yeah, it's a thin line between love and hate. A very, very thin line between love and hate. Yeah.
It's very thin.
Very thin line.
Not just thin, right? It's literally there in everything. Because when you love somebody, you will have enough hate for them as well. And I know it sounds weird. And I sound, it might not make any sense to you now, but when you actually look into everything, right, you can hate somebody so much that you love them.
Yeah.
And you can love somebody so much till you hate them.
That's why it's a thin line, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And a lot of people laugh at that and be like, how is that possible? It means that's where sin takes control, because when there is too much of something in abundance, it becomes stagnate.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And because of that, it begins to spoil. So even if you love somebody so much that you would do anything for them, it also increases the chance of jealousy.
Yeah. True.
And that's the reason why everyone is different. Now, how does this relate to zodiac? It doesn't exactly relate to zodiac, because remember that zodiac is also known as a constellation. A constellation is basically an array of stars made together to formulate a star that you were born under, aka a zodiac sign. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Nicole says she don't know about that because she can't eat.
Oh, believe me, you can, Nicole. When you say that you can't hate,
You don't. You have never been in the position to hate.
Wait, because there is something that you truly hate and something that you truly love.
Exactly.
There is no in between. There's no in between. You can't, oh, I kind of love her, I kind of hate her. It's either one or the other. Or maybe if it's in between, then that means you're lukewarm, and a lot of people will call that delusion. You don't know what's what from what.
Because at the end of the day, we don't love everything. It don't even have to be someone. We don't love everything. You understand? It don't even have to be someone. You know, we don't love everything. But probably we think the word hate kind of sound too powerful. But literally, you hate it. But you know, maybe in denial with the word, you know? You don't want to use the word because the word, you know, might sound a little strong.
Explanation of what hate is, because people tend to misunderstand the definition of hate. Now, hate doesn't technically mean wishing bad on that person. Hate technically means you do not wish to be a part of what this person does. Right? So it's just like if you love a person, but you hate or dislike their attitude.
Oh, all right. Good definition. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You hate the person attitude. Yeah, you don't literally hate the person, but you hate the what the person, you know, display, you know? Because
Exactly.
for the life of me, you have a blogger and YouTube and Facebook named Curly. I don't mind watch Curly. Sometimes when she go on with herself and make me laugh and whatever. But me just hate when time she have to cuss out people when they do her nothing. I hate up on people. I hate it. I hate it. I hate that about her. You understand? But I don't like me literally hate she because technically she did me nothing. You understand? She not made her have nothing. But me just hate that about her. So you hate her, you don't even know so you hate. You don't literally have to hate the person. Yeah.
Well, dislike is a form of hatred. And that's just the fact. Granted, it cannot be defined by just hate by itself, but it's a form of hatred.
All right.
It's just like just like if you say you love somebody, but you don't love them in a sense of romantic love. You have different forms of love, which is either platonic, brotherly, motherly, fatherly, sisterly, or friendly, which is also known as platonic love, right?
Yeah, because
and you can even take care of a person without loving them. But because you care for them, it's a form of love. So dislike is still a form of hate. Well, I'm trying not to
but it's not the term, Nicole, of being different. Is kind of like a fact. You understand? You don't hate the person, but you hate what they display. You understand? And you say you dislike someone, attitude doesn't mean you hate them. Yeah, that would basically say you dislike the person attitude, you know, things with them do or whatever, but you don't hate the person per se. Because if the person was to change your life and don't act like that anymore and don't do those things anymore, You and the person will get along. No, so? Come on, G. Yeah.
Eventually,
Yeah.
it's just like if
Eventually, yeah.
that's where the word compromise comes into play.
But
If you're dealing with someone or something, and you don't technically, if you don't like, don't like a certain thing about it. For instance, you're using a phone, and the phone is a very wonderful phone, but the battery is ass. The battery is just not that great. You're like, man, I don't like this battery. I want a new one. I love the phone, but the battery is just not nice.
yeah.
It's kind of just something similar.
Yeah. Just like you might say to your kid, I hate when you do that. I just hate when you do that. Stop doing it. It irritates the hell out of me when you do that. You don't hate your child.
Exactly.
You understand? You don't hate your child. You just hate what they do. But I think Nicole have a problem with the word hate. Maybe the word hate sound too strong. You understand? I think it's the word hate she have a problem with. You understand the word hate? But dislike is the same thing. It's just a little softer way to say it.
Yeah, it's just like
little,
if I say,
just a little softer way to say it. It's the same thing.
Yeah, if I tell you, oh, hey, Bam Bam, we need to balance this real quick. But I don't use the word balance, I say equivalate.
Yeah.
Or I say equilibrate. Or we need to find equilibrium within this place. It still means balance.
Right, it still means balance, yeah.
But it's still
you say equilibrium still mean balance, you understand? Yeah, same thing, yeah. Dislike, hate, same thing, yeah. You dislike it, you hate it, you don't like that. But you don't hate the person. You're not going to see the person hurt themselves if you don't try and help. You understand? You just hate what the person, does, whatever it is. That's what you hate. But it's not the person.
Yes.
Yeah.
The reason why it walks hand in hand is because dislike can lead to resentment.
Mm-hmm.
And resentment is also known as hatred.
Because I try not to hate anyone. Because, I don't know, me is a radical and a rational person. I just accept persons for who they are. Because I just console myself with this. You're not my child. You're an adult. You understand? I'm not taking care of you. I'm not responsible for you. You just do you. But me not gonna really hate you because of that. I just know say I say you stay. I just say cha. You understand? Yeah. I move on. Some things now you won't be able to deal with because you literally hate it and you just you just not gonna have no tolerance for that. You understand? Yeah. But you don't really hate the person. You kind of probably might stay out of the person way because you don't want to be a part of what they are. You understand? Yeah. But you don't hate the person. You just don't want to be a part of it. And you just, in your heart, you just wish the person would change that. Mm-hmm.
And all of this, the emotional standpoints and things like these, most of them fall in line to either ties that you have with somebody, aka a soul-bound or soul-bound bond that you have built with somebody. Because even if you don't know the person, or even ever met this person before, sometimes just a glimpse of how they are and just a few minutes of talking with them, you feel a connection that you never knew you had. And granted, not all the time when you feel something, it means a connection. Sometimes it's infatuation. Sometimes your mind playing games on you. But there are times when that feeling is actual true, right? And it can lead to something even good because, look, a lot of people don't believe in love at first sight or anything like that because a lot of people pertain that to zodiac as well. Like, oh, you will meet your love in this day and she'll be wearing this clothing. And if you buy into it all the time, then you'll find yourself losing like your understanding of what a zodiac birth is or what zodiac is all about, because the term horoscope completely water-washed everything, which turned people away from a lot of stuff. And when you try to get them back into it, but in a different narrative, they feel like you're telling them the same thing. Mm-hmm. No, have you ever heard the term twin flame?
Twin flame?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so the term twin flame, I'm sure someone in the chat knows what twin flame is, but the term twin flame is referencing to a person that is the complete opposite of you, but is the complete love of you. Meaning, sometimes a person who meets their twin flame can't get to be with them. AKA, not exactly soulmate, because a lot of people say there is many soulmates. Well, technically, there's only one, right? There's only one soulmate, but there's many soul ties that you can have, right? And a twin flame is an exception to the rule. It's not exactly a tie, but it's not exactly a mate. The twin flame is basically a person of interest that is a direct. It's basically directly who you are, but in complete opposites, but in good opposites. You know?
Well, I learned something. I learned something here tonight. I learned something here tonight.
That's nice. I'm gonna give the chance to other people to join in too.
Yeah.
Call. So
all right, and thank you, darling. Thank you for calling in, Kamaji. It's always a pleasure.
Yes, likewise, and thank you for having me as usual.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Yes, people. So there we go. So there, I'm gonna see a text not now. Wait there, you gone, your light gone, your phone dead. So you see, we kind of get a little understanding, because me always say that too, you get a little understanding of, hating what the person do and not really hating the person, even though some people kind of get carried away with it, because you have people who, they might even, hey, they just don't like your personality, and they just end up hate you than hating your personality, Oh, you was listening intensely. Okay. Okay. So, we talk about zodiac, so we talk about, horoscope and thing. Some I would say we don't believe in it. I used to play with it, but yeah, just but I make it trouble me again. Cause and basically the same thing like I read a man, yeah. The same thing like I read a man. Not nothing different, yeah. Just more, what would I say now? A little nicer way to put it. A little nicer way to put it, yeah. Alright, people. I'm going to ask you one little question. I have some little topic here. But some of them are for Friday. And some are for tomorrow. So tonight a little fun night, Little fun night. Tonight's a little fun night. So if you guys could live anywhere else in the world, where would you go? Where would you want to live? If you could, you said to yourself, say, boy, I know the whole way of wishful thinking sometimes. We have like oh, you say you would go to Japan, you live in Japan. Oh, because Ian, blessings. Blessings, Ian, blessings. Already thought it though. Okay, so you say you would live in Japan. And you say you would live in Ghana. I would want to go. I never really like, you know, do a little research about it. But I always want to go to Italy. But then I wouldn't say live in Italy. I come to think of it, I've not even thought about, where I would live, because right now, I would want to spend the rest of my life. I would want to travel the world and don't even have a home. Don't even have a place where I call home. Because, Jamaica will always be my home. But, just travel. Yes, I would do that. Travel, 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 travel all over the world. Father God, grant me that wish, please. Yeah. I would do that. I would spend the rest of my life like that. Wake up in different countries every other month. Or every 6 months. I don't know. Yeah. I never got rich for do that though. But nothing is impossible, don't it? You never know. Because I buy a lotto, I buy a super lotto, I buy the other lotto. Yeah. I mean, I go win and take my money and give it kind of free. I mine, because one per ticket I buy a lose. Add up. Just an infinite cash glitch would be nice. Any money you spend comes right back to you. I just want to go around the world. Yeah, same here, Ian. I just want to go around the world. Yeah. I just want to go around the world, go to historical places. But there Jamaica to blouse and skirts, and I never go to Mobile yet. The thing there. Not that I've never been to Mobile. The house where the woman say, when them say the woman go, they haunted house, so they say she kill all her husband. Say I going to start do that every month, right here in Jamaica, go to some other little places them I want to go. I'm going to go, yeah man, Rosal, yes. K. Jones, bless up yourself. Rosal, me don't want to go Rosal. Yeah, I always want to go there. Me and my wife go away every year. Yeah, man. I think traveling is nice. Yeah. Just to go different places. Where's the Nicole? Me don't know. When me watch an African movie them, I me see some rotted furniture and all the place look and the house them big and nice and look good. Me don't know wish out in Africa if I what is the name? Not Ghana. I don't remember. Soon tell you. But them house just big and nice and look good. Me don't really want to go there to go visit. Me not lie. Me don't want to go in the village. With the poor. Me don't know if because them poor make them live there. The tribe people them. Me don't want to know about them like something there, The white witch. It was a white woman. She was white. Yeah, me don't want thing there. But not necessarily live. So Nicole shot you don't want to live if you have somewhere else to live. If you think of somewhere else in the world. Where else in the world would you want to live? Good night, Camille. Where else in the world would you want to live? Apart from, where you're living now. Not exactly a good place to be in certain times. But Rosal seems beautiful. Beauty is not always distinguishable from beast. But come to think of it now, as I said at Kamaji, you said not exactly a good place to be, because if all the narrative around that is true, this are supposed to kind of little haunted, you think? Like, you think bad energy leave there, so? Because we have to believe, say, a good and bad make up this world, negative and positive, Because some of us in denial or me not know if we just want to sound good, make we say, evil not exist. Because some of we think like evil not exist. Because through them use the word obia, I don't know if the word again. People afraid of the word too strong. But me say evil. Evil exists. You understand? So I said to myself, say, is that place a good place to be though? To visit? So when I say not a good place to be, not exactly a good place to be in certain times, you mean probably like when, the dates them from when she murdered her husband them? So you mean, Kamarji? Because my mind kind of changed now. Cause just curiosity, make me do I go, curiosity. Yeah. Yes, she was white. She loved intimacy with her black male slaves. Florida, Canada. You don't want to live now with a Nikki, Nicole. I talk about some, some outrage, but then that's a useless still, so I can't say nothing. But me, I think, somewhere we out of the box. We out of the box. Last year, me and my wife went to Greece. Alright, like them, fuck them place that me I talk about, Greece. And a 10-day cruise. It was very good. Would love everyone in Jamaica could go to there. Me want to go visit the Dead Sea. I wish I had the Dead Sea there. Israel, I went there. I want to go somewhere down a Galilee there, so I don't know. Go visit the Dead Sea. Where them talk about get said me. And them say you still see the blood stain them on the wall and them. Something I want to go to them historical place. They go visit. My friend did bring me some water from the Dead Sea. Jesus and crime. You go so you rub it in your hand. It act like fire and it greasy and a water. Me don't know what the water they turn, if it turn east or west, Them the place them I want to go. Yeah. Me not talk Canada, England. Them they are the norm. Bam, I believe in bad energy because I have had a few experiences that I question to this day. Come to think of it, me not bother want to go to Rosal. Yeah, me not bother want to go there. Me not go there. Me not go. I'm not going there. Say no more, I ain't going there. Starling, bless up yourself, Starling. I waited from night. I will run through one topic, but through me always are late. Me always come on 10 o'clock and so, but the 10 o'clock kinda around me in a 2 o'clock and them hours there, So me not go work with the 10 o'clock. But I don't like Friday night or nights, We say what that also you live right by the beach. I would only travel other places for the experience. Yeah. Because me not really have somewhere where Nicole when me say yes, me da go live. Me not know. But I would just want to travel the world. Yeah. Hello. Bike. We just call Bike Life TV because I'm not even sure the pronunciation of the first word. Good night. Bless up yourself. People like up the live for me. Also, please to like up the live. Sterling, I think you like up the live. I don't have to remind you. And Bike Life TV, please to like up the live for me, please. Dead Sea is in Egypt. Well, at Egypt then. Because anyway, the Dead Sea did there. And that's how we get it, yeah. The water from, yeah. But me don't want to go there, so but me don't want to go with no Christian group. I want to go with just a normal people. Yeah. I just want to go with normal people. I don't have anything with Christian group, So don't get me wrong. But I just want to go with normal people because me don't want Me want, me want be myself, and me no want in a little skeptic thing, and different denomination that tell us say don't do this because that. Me no want go with no Christian group. Yeah, me no want go with no Christian group. Me just want go with normal radical people, normal radical people. Yeah, man, me always want to go there, so. We say Israel now keep right now for true. Israel now keep. The flight to Greece from New York was 10:30. 10 to 30 hours. 3 to 30 hours to Denmark. 3:30. I don't know if I 3 to 30 minutes or 3:30 to Denmark. And 7 flight from Denmark to Greece. So that sound far. But my mind was once watching an autopsy in a morgue, and at one point sitting on the chair, something or some energy brushed against my leg, and I am sure I wasn't hallucinating. A lot of people have experiences, Derval, and what I realize when you have experiences like those, because I've had experiences, and when you have experiences like those, persons tend to just throw it under the rug, laugh at you, say you eat late last night, this, that, all kind of foolishness, because they have never experienced it before. Yeah, that's how ignorant some people are. Even Christians. Yeah, mostly Christians. Yeah. They have never had the experiences before, so them just feel like say, not no go so. You hallucinate, a 40 chat. I would love to visit parts of West Africa, like Nigeria or Ghana, after which, based on what I see, I would consider it would live there. Okay. Yeah, man, me want to go someplace in Africa. Me don't want to go someplace in Africa. I saw Kendra from IG. She the IG on YouTube, that girl. And if you want to go to a nice place, then Romania is a good choice. The city of Cebu, even if I call that right, and Brazil are exceptionally beautiful. I've been there before, yeah. I first me I hear that the name there. Kamachi. And what me that say again? Oh, me remember what me that say. Me that say something I messed up. Me that say something a while ago. When you say when you was 13, you could see. I couldn't hear right. You couldn't see, or you want to say you could see. Yeah, man. Your people experience things. Yeah. And people will not understand. So you experience things. Them, throw it under the rug. Make it look like you hallucinate, joke it out. Like it's not serious, but there are forces out there. There are forces out there, good and bad, make up the world. What you think? We just we. I don't know. I don't know, probably I wait for somebody for dead and come back. Come tell you what I want. And that not possible. Man try to fathom it and put it in a movie. When I remember the movie with I remember the movie, remember his name, where the man did meet in some accident and dead, I think, and Him in love with a girl and the girl did see him. I go sit name, I don't remember what name. And the girl did see him. And him did find out. Did find out who kill him. It's a whole old movie from the 80s. Whole old movie. You could go to Turkey. There's nice. You know which movie me I talk, Camille? Yeah. It's a nice movie. It's a movie that I watch more than one time. Because it's a kind of like an iconic movie, you know? You know, some movie you will watch over like how you have a book where you will read over. Yeah. So I make you your teeth so Janet. Make your teeth so. Lord of mercy. Me I listen to it, I try to remember something I was gonna say and it just slipped me. I'm gonna remember. So Janet, where would you wanna live? Where would you wanna live? If you would tell yourself that, you know, where in the world would you want to live? If you have a chance to, you know? If you could live somewhere else, where? Where would you go? If you could live somewhere else, where would you go to live? You and your husband should go on a cruise. You know, long me want to go on one cruise, but the man say afraid that him not go on a ship. The man say he not want to go on a ship, so. Him not the ship. When I go on a ship, you know, it make me think there, you know. It make me seasick, but it not last long. But me love it. Me love it. Party on boat and them something and go all, but me love it. Yeah, me love it. Not no problem, me love it. But him say, nah, go sir. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go night now. So I hope everyone stays safe and enjoy yourself in the chat. Take care, bam bam. Sweet dreams, Kamaji. I want to live in the last place in Africa. I wish I had that. I were the last place in Africa, people. Where is the last? Yeah, you may ask them, I can't teach, so. I want the last place in Africa. I wish I had this, so. But there's so many places. So many nice places to visit, you know? You know, so many nice places. No, I don't know, Camille. Lord have mercy, Camille, say you don't know, bam bam. I don't, Camille, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Text it by my phone, make me laugh. You can't think that way, you know? If the message sound, alright then, when we there do it thing, suppose the message kind of little graphic, not say graphic then, kind of little, you know? I want to say out of place neither, but you know, kind of like a big people, kind of like enough YouTube in the chat. Are you retract a message, Derval, or a YouTube? Text it on the phone. Ricardo, Wagwan, Ricardo, what's up? Oh, spell error. Last place, no man's land. Hey, as I talk about Africa, so yeah, me just remember when me that talk, you know. Kendra, that girl. We do we put man and woman together. The girl there. The American girl there. Program they should do. Me say she go one place in Africa. Where she go in like it's a little tunnel thing like. It's a historical place where them did lock up. Where them did lock up some people in there. And them stay there and you know them suffocate and die. Whole heap of people, hundreds of people. She go in there. And so I don't know if I remember if skeleton bone and them sitting there, they in there and whatever. But I don't want to go there so. Lord, in there so supposed to full of one whole heap of evil because them people they supposed to cross and ignorant to rotted what them do to them. But up your evil place me I think of going. I don't want to go there. Can't bother with them energy there. 10 years ago my wife asked me to go on a cruise and I tell her I don't like ship and I tried the cruise and went on one and I know and now I went and I know I went and now I went on 17. We say I went on 17. I know me I forgot to convince him because them something nice, you know. Yeah, cruise nice. I know the man afraid of water. I know the man afraid of water, so I don't know how. But I think traveling is good, you know. You know, you know, yeah, you will die happy. Jamaican woman here in LA for a Mexican boy like me. What that? Yeah, looks smarty. Yeah, you know, yeah, during some slavery time for true back on belly. Yeah, I love historical site, but I can't take for no say boy. But most of the historical sites have a lot of wickedness happen there, you know. Yeah, a lot of wickedness happen there for true. Anyway, you take it a lot of wickedness happen there. But I not go on a Rosal, I not go there so. Because the woman they did wicked. Yeah, I not go there so. I don't bother want to go there so. I don't want to go there so. I better go to Port Royal in the Giddy house. You know, I'm not sure if I Ghana somewhere in Africa she go. I think so, you know. She said she go Ghana or somewhere else. Yeah. But it just seem interesting, you know. I just feel like I want to go. One deep place to, you know. Yeah. All the people going there and them show them and, you know, you can see people skeleton bone and so, but you know, like them, you know, preserve the thing and so, you know, in there no smell no way or whatever. But probably me that cry. I'm a very emotional, you know. Yeah. As simple as I see it. I'm very, very emotional. Yeah, man. Can remember she said Ghana for true. I would really go there. I would really go there. Oh, so you have been there, Starling. I would go there. Definitely. Yeah. I would definitely go there. Cause me I say, you know them little historical place them I like. Did you know that the sun will die in 5 billion years? No, I did not know that, love. I did not know that, love. If the place I believe in Ghana, where they were kept, then shipped to various countries, including Jamaica. Yes, I've been to Ghana about 7 times. Okay, you like it there? Would you live there? Would you live there, Starling? Go and go kill the sun. Boy, when I think about it, a lot of whole but wickedness go on pan the land here, Whole heap of wickedness go on pan the land here. Whole heap of wickedness. Oh. So what about, on the European side? You guys don't like anywhere on the European side? Whole time something come back again. You know, I never bother sing it because YouTube, I tell me say, somebody take copyright feet and blah blah blah. Cause they can't bother with them. Australia. Hey, Australia far. We say you want to go to the motherland. Then when they say the motherland, we will go visit the motherland. Bavaria. Where you call that? Bavaria. I never know that the country there. I first never hear that. As some whole place in the world though, Come to think of it, Some whole heap of place in the world. Come to think of it. A lot of places in the world. And it won't stop. Oh, Germany, okay. Madagascar. All them the place I never hear of yet. I wish I had that there. Madagascar. I wish I had the place there. I never hear of it yet. Never hear that one there yet, my love. I just want to go some weird place. Some weird place. Even if you go up on a cruise, because you can go up on a cruise and when the ship dock, you're there in one different country in Africa. You go up on you're there in a different country and one of them big world cruise there, where you're gone for all a month. Lord, like Love Boat. Cause me da get over my seasick. Yeah, me da get over my seasick. So that wear up them, they put newspaper in my chest. And if me I drive go far, the same thing. I just have this nausea feeling, my vomit. Me feel sick, me feel weak, me feel, like me I go faint. Yeah. But if me driving, I don't feel so. I can't drive from here to go to Timbuktu. But as long as somebody drive me, because me and my husband drive go Westmoreland. I mean, I tell you, I know where we go. I mean, I tell you, say, Me have to end up drive. And him just, tell me if to drive. I'm gonna take it. It's sick. And what caused that though? What really caused that? All when I just live at Portmore, me used to sick coming to Portmore because Portmore seems so damn far. Love the intelligence of my Bambanians. Spain and Brazil is a must. Brazil for its beaches, its legendary forests, its beautiful women, and Spain for its rich culture and football, and always wanted to see bullfighting sport. Lord, that the dangerous sitting there, Ricardo. My daughter, them father did go Brazil, and him say, all film life, he must say pretty woman, but him say him think some of the most beautiful women is in Brazil. So him say them pretty. The North Sea is not easy. I'm to send you a clip. Okay, Camille. I'm afraid of height. I'm not lie. I'm afraid of height. Derval, yeah. I'm afraid of height. I'm not lie. Me can't be there on a plaza. Just on a normal building. A 3 stories building and look down. I'm not doing it. I don't want to stand right there, so none at all. Watch a little young lizard there in my house. Look at you. You must have mother or father. And I'm not going there. I'm going to stay and grow big, you know. Before look for him. Like him just come through the window. Yeah, I'm afraid of height. Bad. But don't lie. I am afraid of height. I am afraid of height. Yeah. I am afraid of height. I don't know what kind of phobia I have with that something. I'm just afraid of height. I just can't deal with it. But it just make me feel like my head a spin. But there one party and I just on the balcony. And I just don't want to look down. But just I don't want the right there so. Yeah. Just feel like I'm going to fall over. Bahamas. We say you just want to drive all over the state. There is not fear of crashing or dying. It's unexplainable. The North Sea is one of the most treacherous places on the planet. Yeah. I fell out of a ackee tree. What a when I was about 10. Ackee tree, alright, right? When I was about when I was about 10 years old. And this day height is not my friend. I don't know. I'm afraid of height bad. Cause my little jewelry tree they at the front of my yard. They know jewelry tree most of the time them short and so. And one mango with the right here, so all me have to do is just climb in the middle and go and pick it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Just afraid. I would like to know the Caribbean, but I don't know unless there is a road to go there. Trudy and Clark, a long time I see you. Remember to like up the live here. Remember to like up the live, darling. I'm not feeling well. I'm going to turn in soon. And you just come. But do what you have to do, hon. You can just listen. Yes, I don't like height. Probably that's why I don't like flying. When I think about all those skyscrapers. All them something other people them go up and what them call them. What them climb. What them do them abroad. Them do them a foreign and them itch the rope something in the rock like and do that climbing something there. What that something the name? You think me I do that? You must say mad. Think me I do that? And the fact that the Morris plays a role in its development, I also think they accept people of color. Rock climbing, that's it name. Rock climbing. Stuff. First I see your name, stuff. Remember to like up the live. Welcome. Me no like that something there. That thing is too scary, man. That thing is too scary. And the other one too, where you have on a particular shoe and something are you. Me no like that something there. That's too dangerous. We're just talking about all kind of random things. We spoke about horoscope. Do you believe in horoscope and do you base it on your life? I know some people, believe in them horoscope and base them life on it. And now we're talking about, where would you want to live if there's somewhere, in the world you would want to live other than where you are now. So, we just a chat. Fun Wednesday. Yeah, we just a chat. And we can go down in an all-time sin thing too, because me did want to do that. Go down in an all-time sin thing. Things, places we used to love to go. Things we used to do as a kid. Back in the days. Movies I used to love to watch. Food you used to love to eat. You understand? All kind of things. Because guess what? Hey, me telling you, me remember me used to see my grandmother roll up a board. I me never know say her roots. It name. Cause mama boil them. And when she boil that Sunday here, it put up. And I one long time once she go for. It tastes nice though. I'm not lie. It tastes really nice. Really nice. But you know we grow big now, we can't bother with them something there. We can't bother with when we get a cut. Nail running on my a nail run on my foot or zinc that slice my foot bottom. I think I zinc but nail it run on my foot too. And all Papa do, I get one green banana, grate it, put it on a piece of calico cloth. Yeah, calico. Because my mother was dressmaker too. And Papa heat it and put it on the calico cloth and heat it. Under the fire, yeah, heat it. And throw kerosene oil on it. When time it heat and tie it on my foot. When we wake up in the morning, I remember which foot. Oh, them something I keep again. I remember which foot. You would like to skydive? Yeah, skydive it name. Parasailing, even though I can't swim. Or skydive, I have to do with the water. Me not do none of them something there. All the little ski something. Way in the water. And pan the little something you're there all about. What the hell for me and come off of that or something, I don't know. It feel like just mess me up. I mean, I water. I don't know if you do nothing in the water for hold on pan. I do that something there. Not doing it. I'm not doing it. Oh. Awesome. The dog, okay, but we did get something for use. Him good, but I not think him 100. But him not 100. But him good. Yeah, cause I'm not up anymore and my run pan it. But him still kinda, Yeah, but him good. Him tie up there now. But him not feel no pain and it no swollen no more from we get the something with themself to buy. It's not swollen anymore or anything like that. Me I talk through the computer like say at the computer. Me I do the live from. Yeah, it's not swollen or anything like that. Yeah. So, you know, I'm good. I'm alright. Thanks for asking. I'm okay. Poor little baby. Sorry for me, see. I did sorry for him something, but my time up most of the time. You know, still make him get him look a run around and look at exercise, you know, but not too long. Because I don't want him hurt it up. But him alright, him there around you now. Movies for me are the ones on who done it. A group of people in a house and they are being killed off and you try to get who the culprit is. I love those movies. Oh, like them. I know something like Law and Order you talk. I know something like Law and Order you talk. Detective. I'm aware, that's why I go to Sky Zone. Oh, not Law and Order. Oh. No, me know it's not Law and Order. Me just say for something like those. Back in the days, my movie was the best, one of the nicest movie me watch, you know, was Die Hard. Yeah, Die Hard. Yeah, I love that movie. I really, really love that movie. I love Die Hard. Die Hard was a nice movie. A very, very nice movie. Die Hard. But, you know, there's so many things in our childhood memory, in our childhood that, you know, fascinate us. And, you know, sometimes we don't have none in our childhood, you know, you wish, you know, that's, you know, it still exists. If you ever see me at Bankhouse Mall in Mandeville, if my body is touching, I can't go. I have to look to see if anyone is watching. If your body is touching you forgot to say where your body had touch. I can't go. I have to look to see if anyone is watching. Me not doing that though. Boy, Dervally are going to some blouse and skirts. Because of some long time people them there, you know. Some real long time people, you know, them all older than Steve Austin and MacGyver. MacGyver who always conveniently find something to help him out. MacGyver always have rope, gunpowder, something. Him always find something. Marley I met nice. Marley want let go. I don't know, I just feel like let go the dog that night, but I don't know, Mike has to tie him up and keep him tied up. The dog want to go stretch, man, and just itch up one place. Good Lord. You know, so me I go time on time before I go to bed. I am going to on time, and then me know say I'm going to argument with me. I say, Anne Marie, where you let go the dog for? Me tell her don't let go, but the dog want on time, man. Good Lord. I'll skate. I could have never skate. I could have never skate. I tried that thing and it's like me I go bust up my face. I can never skate. Let me give me a sec. I'm going to pull him. I am going to pull him. Marley, I'm here at your rescue. With so many things there. He's scared now. I'm not about to pull him, make him stay my dog, give me survive. Cause me have some things outside. And I can't bother move them. They must stay till the morning and my puppy. I'm gonna make a mess. I'm gonna turn the place upside down. I'm gonna depend on that. Cause daylight might go to work and I mean to go leave pan. I might not look for me. I'm gonna say me tell you never for pull him. So I can't bother. Make him turn. I came into football around 2004 when I was reading a history book about the Spanish Civil War between the Spaniards and the Catalans in the early 1950s. Trinity movies, I don't even know that movie there. Debbie not feeling well, you know, Ricardo. Debbie not feeling well. Yeah, she not feeling well. I did a paper once on a Spanish Civil War between Franco and the other factions. We can't do that something there. Them used to have one big skating place over Portmore Mall. It's a church now. A big skating ring. Hey, them time the Portmore nice, you know. Them time the Portmore nice in the Boxfoot with the skating thing over there. The Portmore Mall was so nice. Instead of a gaming place, the big skating ring, the movie theater, all kind of something. You every aisle walking in the Portmore Mall, there is AC, it's full of security, you feel safe. I don't know, the mall just pop right down. Pop right down. I go over there for learning. I can't skate for save my life. Can't skate for save my life. When you say horoscope is real, do you remember the three wise men? The three wise men that visit Jesus when he was born. No, I don't know the three white men them who visit Jesus when he was born. Who are the three white men them? I don't remember. Give me some clarity on it now. The very first I ever spoken to someone that has knowledge on this kudos to you, my elder. Yeah, wise man. A wise, me say. Me never say white, me say wise. Maybe my accent giving you a little trouble. But I don't think my accent would give you a little trouble because you understand what I'm saying, right? Ingrid not here tonight. Ingrid not here, Derval. But just say Ingrid. Probably Ingrid got sleep. And Debbie, you know, she said she feel a little better, but she was active in the earlier part. Maybe she fall asleep, because you know, they don't feel good. You will drop asleep every now and then. Archaeology method and thanatology. What? As Sterling said that, you know, say apart from wanting to be a chartered accountant, I like if I have a next life, I would want to be an archaeologist. Yeah, I always enjoy those programs, you know, with archaeologists, you know, and yeah, me like it. Me like it. So bam bam, the people are online with variety of cards. What are they studying? I meant my body touching the wall. Lord have mercy. I don't know why Camila put me in a parables right now, you know. I'm a barely can't figure out what you call it. I barely can't figure out Lord have mercy. Word out in my mouth. The read is star and see that Mary had delivered Jesus. The read is star and see that Mary delivered Jesus. Lord have mercy. That a one more conversation now. One of my scholar then we take you up with that. One of my scholar take up Jackie Love TV with that. Talk about 3 wise men made me conclude Jesus was not born. December, I think more March or April. We say you think Jesus born more March or April, but then at the end of the day, you think say if you love Jesus like that and you know acknowledge him and you know see him as the center of your life, live for him, etc. You think him gonna penalize you if you believe in born December? Let's get technical and radical here. I don't think so. Because everybody have a different thing to say which month in born from which month in the born. You know? Everybody see it different, you know? When them read whatever them for read and do whatever research them supposed to research and come up with them, you know, read different things and come up with their own opinion, you know? Yes, tonight is picking the brains. Yeah, picking the brains. You couldn't have said it better. Delmar, good night. Like of the live. Oh, Debbie is here. Debbie says she's on the download, just observing tonight. Also admiring you guys. Likes and interest. You see? You see? Debbie's right here. Debbie's right here. Debbie never gone away. Debbie never gone away at all. People on the live who are not yet a subscriber, could you subscribe to the channel, please? I would like to reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of next month. But I know maybe I can reach it before. If you guys subscribe, please. Those who are not yet a subscriber, I must say. How would a person say coolest? I'm Libra. Do me know? I don't know what that mean. What you mean by that? Because we're not gonna read up over here. Because who is in snow like that has was said nothing about penalize. I just bring it up because wise men mention. Ends my comment. If you could be anything in your next life, what would it be? Bam, Ricardo, Debbie Derval. If you could be anything in your next life, you mean like career wise, or you mean like that way there, career wise? Because as I said before, if it's career wise, you mean I would be an archaeologist. I would want to be an archaeologist. Yeah, I would want to be an archaeologist, definitely. What would you want to be, Derval? She's asking you the question also, Derval. Go ahead, caller.
Yes, bam bam. Hey, Starling, you're not boring. Starling says she's bored because she likes archaeology, mythology, and thanatology. Hey, listen, any, anyone that's into stuff like this is it's just awesome. Because bam bam, people might know thanatology is deep, eh? It's a study of death, how it comes about and the result, and maybe Starling would like to call and elaborate on it. But I'm gonna say this to my people, beautiful people in the chat. I just so love you all. Let me tell you, it is nice when we can educate ourselves, when we can talk about stuff that is enlightening. We share. Now the question that Starling just asked about what would be the next life, I would like to be the president of a country. Any country. I'd like to be just the president, to run that country and just do it to the best of my ability. I would like to be a world leader. That's if I was to live another life, because I honestly like politics. I like challenging people and stuff, caring about people and their issues. I would just love that, to be a leader of a country. That is one of the things that if I could live again, I would definitely want to do. Now, earlier Ricardo was having a discussion in the chat. Ricardo, big up yourself, because we were talking about Spain, and I was saying I would rather Portugal over Spain. So I commented about how accepting Portugal is. Even yes, because we know they were involved in the slave trade. But we were talking about the Spanish Civil War, which was fought between 1936 and 39 between the nationalists and the Republicans. Because the nationalists was Franco, and the Republicans were those who didn't want nationalism, right? So you had a lot of communists that fought on the side of the Republicans, and the fascists were supported by Hitler and Mussolini and stuff like that. That too is another thing that we all love. And I also like, Bamba, when you spoke about earlier about astrology and the various things as it relates to it. Yeah. Kamaji calling. So here's my take on things. I had mentioned that I love the three bodies. I love the physical, which we live in every day. We interact, we talk, we relate, we mix with people. I like the mental, which is the inner being, the inner meditations, and how you place yourself as it relates to life in general. And I love the celestial body, which is the godly body. And so for me, those three are my personal take on life, because you live in the physical, you try to also abide in the mental, as in controlling your vibrations, how you do things, the success for yourself, life experience, stuff like that. and the celestial is godly. But then one would say, what is your definition of God? Um, God is around us. So if we see God as we know a name or whatever, according to the Bible, I'm not an atheist, but according to the Bible, we understand there are many gods. Now, when it comes to living on planet Earth, this is where a lot of people might find me strange, but I do not think that as humans living on planet Earth, we are the only ones in existence. I absolutely don't believe that. And and this discussion was there earlier, because there is documented proof, whether they be interterrestrial, interdimensional, no matter what it is, there are other things out there. The proof is there that there are other things. And as a matter of fact, there is now documented evidence that if certain things were to be brought to light, there would be even problems in religion. As a matter of fact, the Vatican has hidden a lot of stuff from the public when it relates to things that they know about. But that too also is another topic or another thing that some people might find, different. We talk about the planetary, the planets and so many moons. Because when you were growing up, or when I was growing up, we just think that there was just the one moon that gives us the light that we're seeing. But all these planets have 4 and 5 moons, 6 moons attached to them. You understand? So because of exploration and because of satellite imagery and, sending out stuff in space there, and as a matter of fact, not only now, they learned about these planetary things years and years and years ago. And a lot of things that people doubted, they are factual. Whether these things look different, we would assume, yes. Whether they travel through mind and stuff like that, you'd know for a fact that there's just a difference, because we couldn't be that important. Bam Bam, for us humans, we have only explored about 1/5 of the ocean. And they have now found the friends in the chat. Ocean below the ocean that we have. There's an ocean under the earth.
Exactly,
that's way bigger than what we have on top.
I mean, I think man discover everything will live under there yet.
Yes, and so I don't know if Starling might know this or Back and Belly or God bless or Ricardo. They recorded a blip. So a blip is, okay, so let me break it down slowly. I'm not all that versed in it. So think of a sonar, and you have you're trying to get sounds in the ocean. They picked up a blip, a sound from something, not another submarine, not from a mountain, from a creature that was so powerful that until this day they're trying to figure out what creature made that sound. And if you think about it realistically, if they have only explored 1/5 of the ocean, just think about what lies there. I mean, there is also proof that they have pulled. There was one where a fisherman pull a thing from their fishing net that had webbed hands, look like humans, and they had to drop it back in the water. And there was a submersible that was down in the ocean off Greenland.
I must have that Mike that tell me about.
Yeah?
I must have that Mike that tell me about, so them find something will look exactly like human.
Yeah, but this, well, and for the friends in the chat, go on YouTube and type in anything on mermaids and you'll see it on it. No, the thing came up to the submersible.
Ethan, good night.
It's not well, call it a submarine, but it's a submersible.
Life of the life,
like
yeah.
Like the one that imploded with those guys. And you see the thing came up to the window and put his hand on it. You see, the thing is, we know for a fact there are a lot of unexplained stuff out there, because if you think about it, we are simple humans. The knowledge that we have, yes, we use it for whatever purpose we have to use it for. But think about the global thing itself. As a matter of fact, back in the 1700s and 1600s and 1500s, when these sailors, Columbus and all these guys were traveling the vast ocean, they actually documented in their logs of seeing flying stuff they're seeing, but they couldn't decipher or really put it into explanation. And until this day, these are things that are proven. So, Bam Bam, what I'm saying is, this little, I just, again, I won't stop saying it. These little nights that we have, these little chats, even if someone questions things, it is okay. As I was saying in one of my comments, I was at a place once. I was saying, and Camille said it before when Camille commented on it. I was in a morgue, friends, no joking, and I was in the presence of other people, and there was an autopsy on an individual, right? And bam, bam, trust me, I was sitting on a chair, and I'm sure it wasn't my mind. Something passed and bounced my leg. Honestly, it wasn't the wind. It wasn't the wind.
And it wasn't your socks. It wasn't your socks.
Eh?
It wasn't your socks.
Hey, I'm telling you. And I said it to one of my friends that was there with me. And he said, because he was entering the door, and he said something bumped his shoulder. But then, yet, there is no proof of situations that happen in homes. Cupboards being open. As a matter of fact, I just seen a few days ago where a security guard was at a hospital, and you see him communicating with someone as if he's talking to someone, and the person is communicating back with him. So they call him on his radio and said, "Who are you talking to?" And he's saying, "The lady, this, that, blah, blah, blah." And they're saying, "But there's no one there." Because, again, I'm not an atheist, but if you look at words, it's a principalities and powers mustering their unseen array. So, and then, according to the Bible, Christ himself came in contact with entities that identified him. And then also, if you go back in history, you think about this. They said, when God created man and the rebellious angels, wherever people might put it, came down on earth and had affairs with women, they bred giants. But then, even after the flood, according to the Bible, again, friends, I'm not an atheist. According to the Bible, after the flood, there were still giants. So what happened to those giants when the flood came? We couldn't have destroyed them. They must have been taken. So we are left a lot of times confused, and we are overwhelmed with a lot of things. Like, there are things that I won't say that I know for a fact, because then I would sound too controversial. I'd be the one back up daily and Starling and Debbie them say, what the hell is wrong with them?
Where Starling said, let's take it back to ancient. What that? Yeah. Mesopotamia, we can't even call it Mesopotamia. The carving, Mesopotamia.
So Mesopotamia is currently. So let's
when them carve out half man and half fish, interacting with the people.
So Mesopotamia is currently Iraq. Mesopotamia, that was the old name for the current country called Iraq. These names that they have now is just names that were given to them by the British. But back in olden times, like Nebuchadnezzar, he was the king of Iraq, which they call Iraq now. And then you have the land of Ur. You are where they said the children of Abraham came from, the land of Ur. You understand? And Ur is also found in Iraq. So this is what I'm saying. Globalization and name changes. You look at the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Jebusites, the Anakims, all these ites. They're different people from different areas, different tribes, people intermingled. Because if your name is Smith, and you have children, and you having children and children and children, because we're educating ourselves tonight. Feel free, anyone who want to call in, and we have a little, because this is our Wednesday night chat. Think about this. The Bible said that Adam lived to a very old age. Methuselah lived till he was 969 years old and had sons and daughters. So let's think about it, friends. If someone can live till they're over 900 and have sons and daughters, think about the amount of kids they would have. So the females must have lived the same age also, right? Am I right, Bam Bam? So people, and then these same, you only know about the ones that the Bible spoke about.
Female must have lived so long because I will get them pregnant. Female have to live so long too, yes?
Yeah, of course. The children also live for long periods of time. But then afterwards they said, well, man sinned, God shortened their days. But there are scholars out there and there are people out there that will tell you, so listen, we will not go for this because we know for a fact. There are those who say even Adam was way, way taller than he was. Now they're finding skeletal remains, Bam Bam. They found a skull that if they put a backhoe where the head of the skull is, and the skull is also, just the skull alone of this giant was almost as big as the backhoe. So you're talking about things that were 30, 40, 50 feet tall. Structure, body, they're big too. You understand?
The big two.
Body,
The big two are the height of me.
Yeah, they're tall, they're extremely big in body and structure, and you know, people are like alarmed and say, oh my God, now they're finding these bones. They're finding these bones now. So, you know, every time we look at these things and we delve deeper and deeper into history, as Starling was saying about Mesopotamia and these places, the fact is now coming out that they're now finding things. It's just that they don't reveal them to people much. Because just imagine the chaos it would cause if people were to know that, you know what, they found, for example, an alien ship with creatures in it.
That's why I always say a lot of things are hidden from us, you know?
Of course, they're not going to reveal it to you. They're going to hide it because they don't want you to know.
And then you have a lot of persons, you have a lot of people who still don't even believe.
Of course.
Because them, you know, them not read, them not interested, them not care, them not business, you understand? And them not believe.
Yeah, and this is why you find conflict with even religion.
Exactly.
You look at religion today, you have so many different religions. Yeah? Yeah, they have so many different religions, and yet everybody say they're serving the one God, but there is this big confusion about God, who is which day is the right day. I think it was, I don't know if it's back on Belly or God bless, someone was talking about April being the birth date of
back on Belly,
Jesus
April
Christ.
or March, you say March or April.
March or April, and in all truth, the financial year start April 1st. April 1st is the financial year. So we know also that the months of the year, like October, is one of the Roman emperors, Octavius. June, it was Justus, one of the Roman emperors, or July, one of those months, right? So all these months that we have, January was Janus, one of the Roman emperor again. March, Marcus, all these months that we have that govern the years, they were Roman names. They were names that were given to people because there were no months. If you even go back to the Bible again, it will say the 10th day of the first month, but there was no names attached to it. So both the Greeks and the Romans, they all played a pivotal role in whatever is to take place in the world today. You understand? So, I mean, like, you know, sometimes, Bam Bam, these little talk and these little conversation, they enlighten the eyes, they bring you so much enlightenment. You look at, take for example, Bam Bam, Europe. We had the Gauls, you had the Ostrogoths, you had the Burgundians, right? You had the Celts, you had all these Germanic tribes, right? And people don't know, even Germany, it was a state of many, many tribes, but they coordinated and come together and build one country. And look at the English people, the hierarchy. The people in England or Northern Ireland, they're all mixed with Vikings and Celts and Saxons and Anglo-Saxons. So it's one big pot of mixed up people. Because if you look at words, that German words like Gute Nacht, Gute Morgen.
You are a one set the devil. You're a Jehovah Witness, Janet. You're a Jehovah Witness?
Who that?
Janet, may I ask if she's a Jehovah Witness? One lady I said, how could anyone know the true God if they don't even know his name? Let me hear Janet say, oh, she had talked to Ricardo. Ricardo, those giants were, oh yeah, Janet did I say, only one God, Jehovah God.
But hey, you know what, Bam Bam? I would never contend with anyone when it comes to religion because
never. Me not do it neither.
People call him different names. You have people say
them the same name Jehovah, Nisi, Jehovah, Jireh, Jehovah, whatever. So the Jehovah I'm first name and the rest of them I'm last name, I don't know.
As we say, religion is one contention that not a contention. Religion is one thing that I try not to, because you hear all kinds of. If you have a lot of people that say Jesus is God, you have a lot of people that say Jesus is not God. You have a lot of people that in some religious groups like Jews, you have the Zionist Jews, you have the various sect within the Jewish religion that they see themselves as.
Why me no know me confused? Because remember say Mary was virgin, and I remember say Joseph did cross like that because he must say you give me a bun. Or you pregnant, I may never get it yet. I want go on. Who get you pregnant? So me not even know if I say Immaculate Conception did keep.
And I used to have friends around
so me not know what I say. More than me know there's a creator. That's all. Can't bother.
You know, and as I say again, even the person that spoke about religion and Jehovah God, I don't know if, as you said, she was talking.
These are the months in the Bible. They are order in the sun. Right, tell her the months in the Bible. Eh? My uncle is a scholar, you know. Him lecture up you, him lecture religion. Him have a book. We must call Uncle P, you know, for ask Uncle P if him book finish it. The Truth About the Messiah. That's the title of the book. The Truth About the Messiah. The Truth of the Messiah. Something like so. We can't wait for read it. I mean, I know, but I have no argument. More than I draw my own conclusion and stick to it.
Yeah,
nobody now discuss it.
A little reasoning with back and belly. Yeah, Germany was a bunch of small states before they came together, back and belly. Can go back and check again too, because remember that back in the times back in the early 80s when they had war with Rome, it was tribes that united to defeat them in the Black Forest when they had that major battle where they defeated the Romans in the Black Forest in Germany. But they were all different sect, different groups. They live, separated themselves. You had the Swabians and all these different Germanic tribes that they separated themselves. But then, yes, they united after, over a period of time because they were all speaking different. Because if you look at it, some parts of Germany, their dialect. I went to Bavaria a few times back in the 80s, way back. And some parts of Germany, the language is like deeper, and certain words they say same thing, but it's just kind of different. So yes, they united after, but we know there were different Germanic tribes because the English are actually Germanic people. Well, the royal family, they're Germanic people, but an influx of different, like they're all Anglo-Saxons, they're all Saxons. And you have the Celts who, like the Scottish people, they all intermingle and mix, and also the Vikings who invaded England. The Vikings intermingle. Go ahead, Bamba.
No, I just laugh. I laugh with the comment them here. Sir. I said Jehovah means Chudian said Jehovah Jireh means God provides. Annie Wilson said Jehovah means cause to become. And then Ricardo say Mary was never a virgin. Me can't bother going at them one. It's important to know the truth. But what is the truth, Annie Wilson? It is very important to know the truth. But what is the truth? So many different denominations. Everyone say this one say that. What is the truth? I don't know. And everybody think their truth is the truth. You see me, I said there, Val? Yeah, everybody said their truth is the truth. But it go right back to where Derval said the whole different denomination. You understand? It's confusing. So atheists just sit back and say, see it there? Confusion. So why must I be a part of that? Not me, I said, why me, Atheist saying, why must I be a part of that? You understand? Is your message there, Val? Yeah.
100%. But look here. Okay, let's look at even some of the things that, because I see Bakambele was saying she's Pentecostal, right? And I think
Bakambele a Jehovah Witness.
Eh?
She sound like Jehovah Witness to me.
No, I think Belly said she's Pentecost. She's Pentecost, right? But you see, one of the things that really is like, to me, again, friends, I'm not against religion. It's just so many religions. Everybody knows the right thing. Everybody said they know the right words, but yet, when you look at how people are treated, because I used to have a problem when I hear about tithing. And when I read in depth into tithing, because I'm not one that really go too deep when it comes to religious aspect of certain things, it tells you that tithing really, some people make it about money, and tithing is not really about money. You can do anything when it comes to tithing. You can be a giver of fruits, a giver of a house, and it's also a form of tithing. And when you look at the religion today, I mean, the way how I see some people behave in the religious world, it makes you wonder, right? People play trickery. People come with, I'm the perfect this. I'm the only one that can do this. I know this more than everybody else. My way is the right way. So again, as I say, I respect everyone's opinion when it comes to religion.
Respect everybody's opinion, and I will never tell you that you are saying something wrong. You understand?
I don't do that.
I will never tell no one.
Someone said Jehovah Jireh means the Lord will provide, or Jehovah Jireh means something. There's so many religions, and that was the only thing that, to me, was so confusing, because some people say Jesus is God. Some people say Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. There's three separate, for those in here who are more knowledgeable than me with religion, there are three separate orders, or how you might define it. Some people are saying Jesus is God, and everything. I don't know why I think you're Jehovah. And another person will teach you about different things. Another person will teach you about different things. So the two things, as a matter of fact, I'm more like political stuff compared to religion. Because if you look at history, and the two of them are the same, the two of them will lead you in a one long discussion nonetheless. Yep. Brothers against brothers, sisters against sisters. I mean, you look at back in ancient times, the wars between the Christians and the Muslims. I mean, like, that was fought over long extended period. All right, here back and Belly say, at the end of the day, we will all know ourselves. At the end of the day, we have to know Jesus, Jehovah, for ourselves. All right then. Me I say to myself, say, all right then, with all of this something. At the end of the day, when I say Jesus will come and whatever. And some religions say you're going to live in a different life. Some say nothing no go so. Heaven and earth, the world just my belief, my thing, or me just see it, me don't know. I might not live to see it. But just feel like say, right here so on earth I just heaven and I just heaven, hell and heaven as what them call it. Me just not believe say the world I go ahead. Me just believe say things the world just a change. You understand? Me just think it just a change. Okay. Me don't know. Me not better go in at them something because at the end of the day me I say the creator. You don't even know if you say God or if you say Jesus. The way it's confusing. The creator. Me not think say I go reprimand with all of them little something where I go out with the different denomination, and him say this, him say another month I'm born and this and birthday and that. But everything none of them something they matter. I swear to God. But everything none of them they matter. But everything so. But you know one of the strangest thing that I think we discussed this before. So if people talk about forgiveness and we must forgive, and the whole thing as it relates to religion, and the Bible says, and the Bible says, and the Bible says, okay, yeah, we know that men wrote the Bible. There is no dispute with that. There are lots of books that are not in the current King James Version. But then again, people as Christians must also think about the person whose name is on the Bible. King James, who was a Protestant, who hated Catholics, and yet the Bible is carried under his directive, under his heading. And yet if you look at the history of King James, the many things that happened with these people and the things that they did. So people would say, come back and say, you know what, Don't watch that, man. That has no significance and no bearing. But then you look at the things that happen currently in, for example, the Catholic Church. They're exposing even their own ministers for certain acts, deviant acts. People in the chat know what I'm talking about. They're being paid. They have to be paying out huge fines. Priests are being arrested for inappropriate behavior. You understand? And even in your regular everyday church, you have interferences of.
You have interference and breed off like a pitney. Me know two little boy. Me one boy at the church, say I help them do them school work. Him a deacon and him figure for two boy them. One I boy them him couldn't deal with it and him mother just wonder why I'm shut down. Little boy so bright. A straight A pitney and him grade just a drop and him just now communicate and him just lack where she wonder what do I pitney. And she said no man, she have to get to the bottom of this. I boy I figure for the people them pitney. You understand?
The one thing the one thing you don't want to do is lose your friends because of religion and or religious hard talk, because there's so many things that
I did love that something there with the hand boy and the man religious hard talk. It never used to miss me.
You question so many things, and because I remember I used to hang out at a place in Spanish Town. I used to go there and drink with my friends. It was a club, a go-go club, when I was in my late 20s. And there was a well-known pastor.
We all on a journey for
this
sure.
This man was when you hear him preach, you think God would appear in the next 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. And I saw him at the club one night. Now somebody would come clap back at me and say, but it's his life, he do whatever he wants. Hey, fine. But don't tell me you're preaching moderation, honesty, don't do this, don't do that, and you're this perfect individual, and yet, you're at a place like that. And then another person would say, well, let God deal with him. And let's go back in time now. Look at slavery. You were talking earlier about the girl that go to the place in Ghana, the point of no return. I commented on that. A church was above that slave house. Women, children were in excrements up to their knee. People died in there because there were so many people placed in those areas. So are we supposed to forget these things? You look at North America, Central and South America, where millions of natives were killed off by religious people. And no offense to my religious friends in the chat, they deliberately put chicken pox and measles on the blankets and give it to the natives. Now these people have no way of curing themselves from these and they killed millions. Not my word. I mean, if Starling is here, or God bless, or Beckham Belly, you guys can all, Wilson, you guys go all do your research. And then someone would say, well, it wasn't the religion I'm a part of. But what is the head of all these various religions? You can Google and see who formed all the religions. Who formed the Apostolic Church, who formed the Mormon Church, who formed the Baptist Church. These are all documented. The leaders, the founders of the names of these churches. You understand? But you see, the thing is, if we become like the ostrich, metaphorically speaking, and bury our head in the sand, even when the truth confronts us, we're going to see it as something else. You understand? Because we know the truth is the truth. You look at the Spanish Inquisition. I'm sure Starling might know of this because she's into archaeology, mythology, and thanatology. The Inquisition. If you get up one morning, Backham Belly or God bless or you Bam Bam or Ann Wilson or anybody in the chat, and you say to a priest, last night I went to my bed and I dreamt that I saw a snake coming off a tree, and the snake ate a mice. You know what they do to you? They arrest you, say you're indulging in witchcraft, they put you on a stake and they burn you. As a matter of fact, if you feel that if you rub some bushes together and it would cure a wound, you were considered a witch. And someone would say, but that was then, that's the past. But some of these things.
Me watch one show named Salem. Salem, it come like that. Me watch one show named Salem. What used to come as a series. The amount of evil and witchcraft and something in that show there. I couldn't watch the show. I couldn't watch the show, me feel like the thing I come out of the TV in a me space. I couldn't watch the show, me watch the show about 2 times or 3 times. I said, no, me not watch the show here no more. Me cannot watch it. Because so much evil, and in the movie, in the show, is evil a conquer good. A evil a conquer good. Me say, Derval, the show is so disturbing. Me feel like the evil sit down in my chair beside me. Me afraid for go on my bed. Me say, no, me not do this. This not feel good. This no feel good. I couldn't watch the show no more. CLM, something like I saw the show name.
Salem's lot. I was looking at a few comments, and I see back on Belly comment, and I was seeing a comment here from Ricardo. He said the Bible speaks nothing of religion or Christianity. The Bible only and constantly spoke about following the laws. Respect to your opinion, Ricardo, and yet you would have people that will tend to differ, because there are people that will say, well, the laws were the laws of Moses. Moses said this, Moses said that. And then I also see back on Belly's comment, she said, we can't debate on religion because everyone has their opinion. We know that God we serve, my God is Abraham, Isaac, and Abijah is God, through Jesus his son, my eternal belief as I respect others. You understand? So this is why I say that we only have this little religious thing in here because of we're just freelancing. We're talking about general things in general. But this is why I say sometimes it is so confusing with so many things. You look at the omission, books that were omitted from the Bible, like the book of Tobit, the book of the Maccabees, other books that were omitted, the book of
I see him, so I said to Annie, the Holy Spirit
you have the book
will
of
provide
Enoch.
you.
Eh?
No, Annie was saying if we really want to know the truth, God Holy Spirit will provide it to you if you only believe. So, every minute know. That's why them say the Bible is an interpretation of your own understanding, which it should not be, but apparently it look like I saw it do.
Well, I see Annie Wilson's comment. She said, true Christians refrain from demonic things. Hey, I would love if she could call and even, explain that, because, as far as I understand, the world is made up of both good and evil, right? And what are these demonic things? Are they the devil? Because I understand that there were other angels, 200 angels that rebelled against God, and they were sent to earth. Azrael was one of the leaders. Azrael, and he taught men stuff. So what role does Satan play in those angels? But yet then you read also that a third of the angels, according to the Bible, were chased out of heaven with Satan. Right? But then you hear about 200 angels that taught men stuff. And then again, you also hear that when they were cast down to earth, some fell on land, some fell in oceans, some fell in lakes, some remain in the air. And I remember one time, years and years ago, I was in a situation where this was being discussed about demonic entities, and somebody said, but if these angels that were bad were cast out, so what are we saying? A lot of these things we see flying around, mermaids and the various things that are now documented, are these the same fallen angel that take on?
And that message Ricardo, Professor Child of God.
Fish-like appearance, or are they these aliens that people talk about? Are they these aliens? So yeah, as I said before,
Derval. So what are you saying, Annie? You say Christian refrain from evil, and that God didn't create evil. You ask who created evil? Everything God made was good, nothing evil. So may I try understand? Are you saying that evil does not exist, or me no know?
Well, hey, good question.
Yeah, what are you saying?
Did God create? Because God, the creator, he said, I'm a jealous God, and there is good and evil, and he allowed them both to reign on the earth. So again, too, I said, I'm not the expert in that. That's why I read the comment, I look at them, and I'm like, because I'm not gonna act like I'm one that I'm not a theologian. I don't know these things. I see what was it? I think it's Back on Belly said she saw the Maccabees and it's questionable. Yes, Back on Belly, it's questionable because you have to remember they edit.
My Bible have the whole of the book.
Book of Judas.
You know that? You know that, Derval? My Bible have every one Bible, one girl give me as a gift. It have every book.
Yeah, well, the Maccabeans.
It have been Maccabee, it have been. Me read it and so sitting there when me reading them, I say, Lord have mercy. I saw man did wicked and hey, one guy him baptized, young guy, him baptized, you know him a go. Him reading Bible or whatever, him a reading Bible for him own. He said, me not bother want on Christian, me can't bother. So he said me read some sitting, me can't manage it. It is just funny, or him say it, and me just laugh, but you know, to each his own. Him say him can't bother. Him say him just a love God and know that there's a God and move on. Him can't bother.
Well, the Maccabeans, Beckham Belly said she read it and it's questionable. The Maccabeans were a bunch of Jewish men who rebelled against the Romans because they didn't want to be placed under slavery. But there are other books in there, like the Apothecary and these books, right? That declare certain things.
So them call it, Trudy. No, Trudy, that's me have a canon. That's what them call it. I don't know a Holy Bible, I see mark on the front. But me see it start with another how much books again when Revelation done. Like a 2 Bible in a one. One Christian girl did give me it. Buy it for me as a gift. I never ask her for no gift nor nothing. Cause true, me always discuss religion and whatever. So she buy it, give me.
You see, what happened, Bam Bam, is this program, this live is a live that I would love to have one night, Trudy and Annie Wilson, Back and Belly, just come and I would like them to have, call in at different times and discuss their take on the whole religious aspect. Because I see mention being made about the archangel, and you have those out there who have different views on the archangel Satan, and you have people who have views on the different orders of angels. You understand that was before God, and I'm guessing what Back on Belly is trying to say.
So the archangel, me not hear Michael was an archangel.
Michael, I guess, well, according to what I understand, he's still active. Let me see what Ricardo said. Ricardo said there about our interpretation of a lot of the stories in the Bible is not accurate because of context and language, which we as people do not understand. I mean, like, I agree with each and every, and the ear sheet Back on Belly said there is also the Quran. That's what I said. So here's what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go back to the old discussion where we were tonight, right? So remember the last point I made? I said that my Starling had asked the question. She said, "What would I want to be? What would I be if I lived again? I would like to be the president of a country, the ruler of a country." To me, that would be one of my greatest reincarnated life, because if we say reincarnation, please, religious ladies, don't come at me. It was only a question that was asked.
So you said Jesus is Michael in heaven, the archangel.
The what?
No, and he's saying Jesus is Michael in heaven, the archangel.
Okay, yeah, I seen that. But again, I say, I'll kudos because there are lots of things. I have to be real to you, friends. There are a lot of things I don't believe in. There are a lot of things I question. There are a lot of things that yes, I'm confused about. I think some things are a metaphor, as it but that's just my opinion. And I trust me, friends. I'm not an atheist. I believe there's a creator. I believe there's a supreme being, a God that created. Because there's no way things could just happen like that. But according to what I understand, when Job was about to be tested, again, according to the Bible said the sons of God were there.
Can I tell Ricardo?
Also Satan, eh?
No, Ricardo said this is a convo that is endless. So I was just agreeing with him.
Yeah, he says it's a conversation that is endless. Of course, it's going to be endless, Ricardo. Why is it going to be endless? because we have a thing called thought process. We think. And just as last night we were talking about group therapy and group stuff, everything you do in life, especially if you're interacting with people, you have to brainstorm.
So that's why a lot
I'll
of
tell you
people
this.
give them kids Michael, name the kids Michael. Because of the archangel, and they say it's Jesus in heaven. That's why a lot of people give them
The kids'
them
names.
kids name Michael. Cause me always
Well,
hear Michael say, you know worry about me covered, you know my name, Michael.
But a lot of people call their kids Daniel and Abraham. Some religious groups, and I mean, like, you look at the era in even in the 20th century, when there was furor in Europe, when Hitler was dominated Europe at one point, and all the Jews and people of other religions that were being killed. Bam Bam, I'll tell you this. I thought it was only Jews that Hitler had a hatred for, or they sent to concentration camps. And it's after I got older and majoring in history, because that's where I majored. I have a distinction in history.
Like up the live, people. Like up the live in the back.
I realize that not only Jews were killed off, Catholics were also killed off. People of different sexual orientation, gypsies, Slavic people from Poland and the Slavic country, because Hitler himself thought that the Germanic people were the true Aryans. He think that they were the best people. There was no one like them. And until this day, Bam Bam, you have people in our society that I'm sure our learned friends in the chat know that still think of themselves as being superior or better than other people. You understand? And yet, these same people have used religion throughout history to conquer people, to belittle people, to demean
5 minutes
people,
more,
and to
12
kill off
o'clock.
people. Eh?
No, 5 minutes. Me have 5 minutes more, 12 o'clock. I want to sleep now.
Yeah. So again,
Well,
you
I go.
know,
Me fall. Me doze off. My friend.
as I said, again, you know, it was nice. I mean, the little religious little bit of hard talk, as I said.
You have the problem to talk about religion, you know, at the end of the day, you know, because at the end of the day, you know, like nobody can put nothing in my throat. You understand? Yeah, nobody can put nothing from me, because I can't go read for myself, you know. Me try to read for myself, because you see, when time I read a chapter, I want to read everything. You understand? If I go read about Job, me I read about Job. Me there chapter 5. Me I read everything. Because my pastors tend to do again one little piece of scripture. Everybody nod them in and say, yes, Jesus, yes, Jesus. And what I realize, people do not read the Bible for themselves. You understand? Read the Bible for yourself. Ask God to remove the scale from your eye. Ask Him for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Read it. If you don't understand, look up what this means, that. Read the Bible for yourself. You understand? That's all me do. Because nobody can read the port down nothing. Me literally not in the denomination war with nobody. That is a no-no for me. Me no in no Catholic, Jehovah Witness, Pentecostal, this, that, the church are the right church, this, that. I am not doing it. Yeah, I am not doing it.
And Bamba, I mean, before leaving, I don't know if Belly was getting Michael mixed up with Lucifer, right? Because to what I understand, Michael is still active. Gabriel is still active with God. He gives them commands. But according to what I understand, as per the Bible, it was Lucifer that got jealous and was chased out of heaven. God gave Michael the command to defeat him, right?
Yeah, when I finish, I say, exactly, Ricardo. Nobody want to say that. Nobody want to say that, you know. And you saying that don't mean you don't love him. Don't mean you call him one wicked man, that. But yes, it happened. It happened. Nobody no want to believe that, none at all. Them think them say I blaspheme. Yeah. Tonight, me I agree with Ricardo, because Ricardo has spit some facts out here. Me I read the comment them.
And you know, when I understand, you
I
say I have
wake
five
up, a
minutes,
while ago
right?
I
But
drop
I
asleep and I
understand
wake
three
up to
minutes left. I
backside.
understand where Ricardo is going with his point, because according to what we read in the Bible, that God told the children of Israel when they went to battle to slay everybody. As a matter of fact, I think it was Samuel or Saul. Correct me, people in here. I think there were when Samuel, because Saul speared a king, and when he went before Samuel, the man of God who was hearing from God, Samuel took his sword and chopped off that king's head. Right? I think I can go back and check, but I think those in the chat who knows the Bible, because I'm not good at the Bible. I'm being honest. I don't, but I'm sure there was a situation where Saul went to fight some people, kill off who him to kill babies, mother, everybody, and he speared the king who he liked, and Samuel chopped off his head. And yes, we read the Bible throughout history that God always told them to wipe out everybody. So what Ricardo is basically saying, the God who created his people that love them still, and he says, I'm a jealous God. So is it blasphemous for us to, is it blasphemous to bring the facts of what we know from reading or what we hear? You understand? But as I said, I just love, because I am one that I will take any form of criticism. I will take any form of reasoning, because knowledge is the essence to life. You only learn through reasoning. You understand? I always tell people, you have some of the smartest kids in class, but they're not theoretical when it comes out there to do stuff. You understand? They'll be good in the book, I should say that. But when it goes out there to do it on the ground, do this, do that, fix this, fix that, they're not good like that. You understand? Again, I love these things. I would love a lot of things. In my closing thing, friends, I don't believe in hell. Am I blasphemous for saying that? I just don't believe in hell. I don't believe in it. And how one see it is different from how I see it, or I can't see it. I can't see the reasoning to it, but then I understand if you will say, but the Bible says when you're dead, Christ said when died, he went to hell, and after going to hell, he came back from there, and blah, 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 stuff like that. You understand? So it's okay for us to have these talk at times, because we as individuals can reason. We know people were burnt by the church as witches because they were healers. These ladies were healers. If people, I dare you not that anyone speak in tongues back in those days that they're doing now. A lot of these pastors, evangelicals that you see on TV speaking in tongues and doing these things, if they were living in the 15 and 16 and 1700, their heads would be chopped off, or they would be hanged. And you're talking religious people, quartering people. What quartering is, friends? They tie a horse to one hand, they tie a horse to the next hand, they tie a horse to your foot, they tie a horse to the next foot, they rip you apart, and then they chop up your body. All done in the name of religion. And I used to question these things and said, whoa, why were these people so brutal and cruel? And then when you go back, as Ricardo said, please understand me, back in history, God was telling his people, destroy that old village. You understand? So, as I said before, the reasoning like these is not for us to get upset. It's for us to gain knowledge. I would love for someone to call in one night who have strong religious beliefs and strong religious facts and talk about it, so I can listen and understand, because that's the way I am.
The guy that called in the night, I would have listened to him.
Who?
You remember the guy with the calling when we did that talk about if we'd have we did start out to talk about if you're married, in a relationship with your family. What if you're in relationship with your family and didn't know, and then we did go right back in religion.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, then me I go say some little something and close off here now.
Yeah, back on Billy, I see your comment, He said, so I got wrong. Michael is archangel, differ from Lucifer. My correction. Yeah, that's fine, back on that. I said, there is no. Anyway, Bam Bam, as I say, another night of reasoning. I mean, I love stuff like this. I love anything that gives me knowledge that we can share. We can question each other. We can ask each other. Because at the end of the day, people, you see, if they're Jehovah's Witnesses, you see they go to homes, they go on the street, they talk to people. If it's other religious organizations or groups or religious sect, They go out there to preach and they try to convince you and tell you that my way is the right way. You have the Muslim. I remember before I go, I was with someone that was close to me, a family member, and he was making comments about Muslim, and he was the only one that was of a different religion, and he was like around 14 Muslim men. And I said to him, you shouldn't say that. Stop it. And I had to double check him. I said, be careful, because they were looking at him like they wanted to rip him apart. So, I'm just saying, it's just so sad how the world is today. But friends, another night, bam, bam, as you say, gonna wrap up. Nice again to have another night. Catch you guys tomorrow night. I always come on the last part of it because we love the interaction. Bless up yourself, friends, and have a good night. Cool.
All right. Yeah, blessings, Ricardo. What I realize, you see, a lot of Christians, a lot of people, a lot of Christians who call themselves Christian churchgoers, whatever they want to call themselves, woman of God, whatever, they don't read the Bible. They just go off of what the scriptures pastor said to them, and that they don't read their Bible. They don't spend time and read the Bible. They don't sit in church with probably one little piece of paper or something and take down little notes to read the Bible for yourself. You understand? And that's why Pastor robbed so much of them. I want to sow so much seed. Some deer seed. I know I see them expensive, so one whole heap of money for going to church for one day. I don't know why. Reading the Bible on yourself. Yeah, reading the Bible on yourself, and not reading the Bible. Read the Bible on yourself. We are all responsible to know the truth for ourselves. And Wilson continuously saying the truth. But everybody have their own truth. Everybody read the Bible and say that for them truth. What is the truth? The truth that there is a creator. You understand? There is somebody responsible for we orchestrate all of this. Yeah. I know that is the truth. And I know there's a creator. You understand? But, me try to read the Bible, because I have to balance my life, and and me go I watch a movie and I talk about Bible. You understand? And on a Bible movie me I watch. I mean I go to dinner. Me and my husband and I talk about Bible. Me I go do that something there. You understand? Yeah, me I go do that something there. Try to balance my life, but I try to read the Bible. When the Bible time, and you read the Bible, you read off the whole Bible, you have to go back and read it again. So $4 say, him did I preach wrong about tithes and sitting another. You understand? We're gonna have one discussion. We're gonna talk tomorrow about tithes. Yeah, we're gonna talk about tithes. I'm gonna make you listen to something. Yeah. We're gonna talk about tithes. More always have a conversation about that. Understanding the Bible is another thing. Everyone has different interpretation of the Bible. Only God can enlighten us. And that, them say the Bible, to some people, the Bible is an interpretation of your own understanding. So, everybody will upon them truth. And they will up a different denomination just mess up the thing. And where them one will up a denomination I come from though? From Christian days? One have to understand that each person has their own opinion and beliefs. We'll all have to know God for ourselves and on a personal level. So true, Debbie. We must be willing to listen. That we learn what really makes sense. Yeah, we listen to you, and then come to our own conclusion. Yeah, I saw it go. Because I saw it go, You're going to listen to that one and listen to that one and listen to that one, and you're going to come with your own conclusion. Yeah. That's why Starling says she leg off where she leg off what? Christianity and deal with what? Spirituality. Yeah. Alright, people, bless up on yourself. We're going to say a goodbye. and a good night. Thank you for coming, Annie Wilson. Thank you for coming, Me say your name Martha, and I'm asking you, please, you two ladies, if you could give me a thumbs up on the live, please. And you could follow. Yes. We have nice, reasonable, respectful discussions in the night, Yeah. So I'm asking you if you could just subscribe and like up the live for me. And people in the back, can you just like up the live for me and you're on your way out. Yes, thank you. And Annie Wilson, thank you. Thank you, Martha. You came in late, but yeah. Want to spice up the thing little too, yeah. So just subscribe for me and like up the live, please. Yeah. And we are a family over here. We judge no one. Everyone have their own, their own experience with whatever we discuss, and their own way of seeing things, and we listen to each other. And, as I said, we might draw our own conclusion, respectfully. Yeah. So, have yourself a wonderful night, people. Bless upon yourself. I'm supposed to go to a thing there tomorrow. One of my friend father drop out. I was my little old man friend, I supposed to go to go to him 9 nights. But I'm not even sure. But if anything tomorrow late night. If I just go early and come back. So it might be late night, or I might do it early and go but I'm more likely go and come back, because I'm not going to go there late. So bless upon yourself, people, and peace out. Good night, everybody. Can't bother call out everybody's name, because I don't want to miss nobody's name. So bless upon yourself. Peace out. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, guys.